Hello. In this tutorial, we will take a look at how do we add a content, how do we read the content, how do we append the content, and how do we delete the content from the text file using PowerShell. Let's get started. I do have one text file called file content, and if I can open it, as you can see, it really does not have any content. So let's go ahead and see how do we add a content to the text file using PowerShell. So let's fire up a PowerShell and let's hit the command add content, and I would like to add some content to this file. So let's just see what do we add. This content is being added to the text file using PowerShell, right? And then we would be adding a path to which we would like to add this content to. So let's just copy the path. That's much easier. Let's put it here, and then you would like to add content to this file. All right, now let's just double click on this, and as you can see, the file is now added with this content, right? All right, now let's just keep this file open so that we can see how do we actually get the content from the file, how do we read the content from the file. So we just use the same command. However, we don't need to set this now. It's the same file path that we would like to read, and instead of add content, we'll use a get content that helps us to read the text file content. So hit it, and as you can see, we now have the content read from the text file. Now also, if you would like to store this content into a variable, you can very well do that. So let's do that. So let's say we call a variable as $var file content, and then you would like to read this file .txt, and now that means the text value of this file is stored in this variable. So if you just type in a variable, and as you can see, the value is stored in the variable. Now let's see how do we append the content to this text file, right? So to append the content to the text file, you would write add content. Let's go ahead and first close the file, and let's just give a path of the file that you would like to append the content to. C drive PowerShell examples file content.txt, and then the content that you would like to append. So this content is being appended by or using PowerShell, and let's see if the content is appended. And as you can see very well, the content is now appended to the same text file. All right, and let's see how do we now delete the content from. So to remove the content from the file, you use clear content, and then the file path. So this is the file that I'd like to clear out the content, and as you can see, from 1 KB it has moved to 0 KB, and what that means is you do not have any content within the file now. So this is how you can actually add the content to the file. You can append the content to the file, you can delete the content from the file, and then you can read the content from the file. I hope this simple tutorial helped you with the simple text file operations. I thank you for watching the video.